You're not behind, you are becoming. Let's start with a lie many people walked into 2026 believing: I'm behind. Behind in life, behind in success, behind compared to people your age. Social media has turned life into a race with imaginary deadlines. By 25, you should have this. By 30, you should be that. By now, you should be there. But who decided a timeline? Life is not a conveyor belt, it's a journey. It's a journey with detours, pauses, and personal lessons. Some people bloom early, some people bloom late, some people bloom very quietly. And you know what? None of that means failure. You don't see the nights people cried. You don't see the support systems they had. You don't see what the sacrifice to look ahead. You are not late. What you see is what they want to show you. You are not late. You are learning. You are healing. You are becoming. Growth that lasts takes time. Depth is built slowly, and comparison, comparison will rob you of the joy of your own progress. So this year 2026, stop rushing your life. Stop apologizing for the stop apologizing for your pace, for your own process. We need to start honoring our process. Honor your own process because becoming takes time and you're right on your schedule. You are currently on your schedule. Don't feel sorry for that. Be proud of that. Own it. Wear it. Have an attitude with it. Rock it. It's your process. What is worthwhile takes time. Have that in mind. The loneliness epidemic no one wants to talk about. I want to speak about it. We are more connected than any generation in history. Social media have made it possible for us to be connected, irrespective of wherever you are, and yet more lonely than ever. That's not an opinion, that's a reality. That's not that's not an opinion at all. A check on group chats will be buzzing, followers will be increasing, notifications never stop. It never stop. But people feel very unseen, unheard, and even unchosen. Loneliness in 2026 doesn't always look like being alone. It looks like being surrounded by people and yet still very empty. It looks like screwing at 2 a.m. It looks like laughing in public and breaking down in private, tearing up in private. It looks like having people in quotes but no connection. And here's the scary part: loneliness doesn't always scream, sometimes it just whispers. What exactly does loneliness whispers? Things that loneliness whispers are like: no one will notice if I disappeared. I don't want to bother or be a burden to anyone. I will just deal with it myself. That's how people drift. That's how people suffer silently. That's how lives are lost. We've normalized emotional distance. We've replaced presence with performance. We ask, what's up? but don't wait for the answer. How are you? We already know what the answer would be. We don't even want to hear the simple truth. When we hear the simple truth, we want to change it. How are you? You already know what the response will be. If that's not the response, so let me ask you, when was the last time you truly listened? Without just multitasking, listening and not just pressing your phone or thinking of something, like listening to this individual speaking to you. When was the last time you checked on someone without needing something back? Connection requires effort, and effort is inconvenient. But isolation is deadly. Isolation is deadly. So this year, this 2026, let's normalize distance. Let's normalize calling instead of just liking posts. Let's normalize asking, are you really okay? Let's normalize showing up even when it's awkward. Let's normalize being the reason someone feels less alone. Because you never know. You never know. I made a video previously about you don't know what people are going through. You don't know the individual battles they're going. For the fact they're showing up on social media, that might be their own coping mechanism. You never know. You might be the lifeline they didn't know how to ask. You might be the lifeline they didn't know how to ask. Let's just be intentional this year. Let's be intentional. See this year 2026. Let's be really intentional.